soda. Ruby boys, they know us. All fast money, no slow bucks.
What's up, everybody? Brawadis here, and if you guys can't tell, my voice is still gone. Like, that game was crazy. I was 3 hours straight, nonstop, screaming and yelling. But I hope you guys did enjoy that vlog of the game, because I know a lot of people were asking me to vlog when I did go to a game. That's exactly what I did. But anyways, I want to get into today's video, something different. I've never done it before. It's gonna be a story, and I know people usually do stories as like they're playing video games or as if they have something else on the screen, but I mean, I don't have any talents. I can't be playing video games for you guys. I'm not my brother. So I'm gonna straight up be telling you guys a story, and I hope you guys don't get bored of looking at my face, but it's a pretty interesting story. It's gonna be the first and only time I got suspended from high school, and over some stupid. Just listen. So the Suns had played the Heat. Of course. I want you guys right now to raise your hand if you knew that this story somehow was going to involve the Suns. Like, it had to have involved the Suns. So the Phoenix Suns played the Miami Heat the night before this happened, and the Suns won. So one of my friends was a Heat fan. So after the Suns won, we were, like, talking shit back and forth on Twitter, kind of like, I had thought it was like friendly shit, like, haha, my team beat yours, blah, blah. Okay, he got really upset, and let me just give you guys like a little background on this dude. He, right now, honestly, I don't think anybody likes him. He's pretty much turned his back on all of his old friends, and he's just he's fake. Like, it's hard for dudes to be fake because they usually don't have as much drama as chicks, but this dude is fake. He's a fake guy. So, we're talking shit back and forth, and he starts getting super upset, and, like, one thing leads to another, and he's, like, starting to, like, fire shots at me. So I just told him, I was like, you better watch your back. Like, if you're talking to me like that, you better watch your back, because, like, I'm not going to take shit from someone, especially him. He was a year younger than me, too. So I go to school the next day, and I get called into the office, and in my head I'm just like, wait, what the hell? Like, what's going on? So I go in, and it was me and my best friend at the time, Twab. Twab was my best friend at the time, and he was in that Twitter argument because he's a basketball fan too. And so we go in the office, and apparently friend Mark screenshot the tweets that said, you better watch your back, showed them to the principal, and that is considered cyberbullying, which is zero tolerance. Okay? Let me tell you guys really quick, at the time, I was 5 feet tall, not 5'1", not 5'2", I was 5 feet tall. I weighed maybe 100 pounds, okay? And this dude screenshot my tweet that said, watch your back, and showed it to the vice principal, or the principal, I'm not even sure, okay? All because the Suns beat the Heat, and we were talking shit. But wait, that's not it. I wish that was the only thing he did. So, me being like a junior or senior, I think I was a junior, I was trying to act cool. I had just made a Twitter, so I had tweeted that I smoke weed, which I never have, and I don't do that stuff, but I had some people from my school following me on Twitter, so I was trying to act cool, and which, by the way, that shit is not, I'm not saying that's cool. I was like 15, I was like 16 years old at the time, so I was just like trying to act cool. What he did, he also screenshot that tweet. It had nothing to do with cyberbullying. It had nothing to do with the Suns and Heat argument. But for some reason, he screenshot that tweet and also showed it to the principal. And let me say this again. I wish that's all he did. Because another thing he did was that there was like a rumor going around the school that his mom was hot. Okay, I had never seen his mom or anything. But everybody who knew his mom was like friends with her on Facebook. because like they would go to his house and like they knew his mom. Me and my friend Tawab, because we were close to Mark at the time, we added his mom on Facebook. And this was like months before this whole argument happened. She never accepted. We didn't care. Like it was just like we added her and just forgot about it. Nothing happened. He told the principal that we were sexually I have to yell. We were sexually harassing his fucking mom. Like, if you're watching this, Mark, fuck you, first of all, okay? Second, let me just update you guys on all this. The Suns beat the Heat. We're going back and forth on Twitter. Haha, your team sucks. My team's better, blah, blah. To about 12 hours later, I'm in the office for cyberbullying, smoking weed, and sexually harassing this kid's mom. At that point, I don't care how tall I was or how skinny I was fucking gonna beat this dude's ass. I was gonna fucking kill him. You don't understand? So the principal is showing me these tweets, and I'm just I'm like, honestly, I don't care about the cyberbullying part. I care about if my mom sees a tweet about me smoking weed, because I know I never did that. But how is someone's mom gonna believe that, oh, I was just doing it to act cool? She's obviously not gonna believe me. So, I'm like in the office and I'm telling them, I was like, can you not call my mom? Like, do what you gotta do to me, but don't call my mom. And my friend Tawab is literally, he's like crying because he's about to get suspended. And let me tell you guys this. I was a good student in high school, but Tawab was 10 times better. He had over a 4.0 average, never missed any days of his life, like was never absent, never ditched or anything. So he was super bummed out. And so like they call our parents to the office, and both of our parents come, and I'm just like I didn't even know what to tell my mom. So they told her about the cyberbullying, and my mom didn't care because she knew I was not going to do anything to him. Yeah, watch your back, blah, blah, oh well, big deal. But then they showed her the tweet of me smoking weed, which did not happen, but like I still tweeted it, so I feel super stupid right now. And me trying to explain to the principal that I'm just trying to act cool made me look 10 times dumber. And my mom sees that, and she pretty much like she fucking like pretend the principal wasn't there in the office. That's how my mom reacted. And I'm just like, she's like about to hit me, and she's like yelling at me, but at the same time she kind of breaks down like crying, and I feel bad. And like all this, okay, so at that point they tell her all this, and about sexually harassing his mom. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, I added her on Facebook because everybody told me to. She didn't accept, and like that's it. No, it was like a joke. Like no one tried to sexually harass her. If she did accept me, nobody was gonna message her. And I don't know the girl. I don't know her. I was just like stupid. Like I added her on Facebook, and like honestly, I had forgotten I even added her when they brought that up because it was so long ago, and I didn't even like do it. All my friends were just forcing me like, oh, his mom is blah blah. They bring his fucking mom to the office. With my mom and Tawab's mom, and we're all there. And Mark also showed up with his mom. This was the first time he had showed his face ever since, like, obviously he brought all that shit to the principal's office. And I'm legit telling you guys, he was like this the whole time. He didn't look at me or my friend Tawab for 1 second. He didn't even look up. This dude was so scared, I'm telling you guys. He was playing the role of some like kid who got cyberbullied, and some kid who's like, they sexually harassed my mom, blah blah, like all this shit. Like, get out of here, honestly. And first of all, let me say this. I don't care who the fuck is watching this. She wasn't hot. If Mark's mom is watching this, you're not hot. If Mark is watching this, your mom is not hot. So let me tell you what she says. You know what she fucking says? She looks at me and Twab and she says, oh, you guys want to add me on Facebook? Well, I'm right here. Look at me right now. If you guys want to see me, look at me right now. And me and Twab looked at each other and we started dying because we both knew. We're like, this is what everyone was talking about. You're not fucking hot. Get that shit out your head. Stop trying to act cocky like, oh, look at me. If this is what you guys want to see, I'm here right now. All this shit. And so, like, she's like, you guys want to disrespect my son and, like, bully him over the internet and, like, all this? Well, this is what you guys deserve, blah, blah. Little did she know, we also had a friend, Anthony, who screenshot Mark's tweet, said something back to us because I'm Middle Eastern and my friend Tawab was Middle Eastern, calling us, like, terrorists or, like, bombers. which was being racist. So he came through and showed the principal that. So Mark was in a fucking tough spot. So if the principal wanted to suspend us for cyberbullying, then he had to fucking do something to Mark because he was being racist in his tweets. So what the principal did, and if this is illegal or if this is against the rules, then it's too late because the principal isn't there anymore. But he literally called Mark's mom and asked her, he was like, well, they're both in a he said, we can't do anything about the smoking weed because there's no proof, which was true. And I was happy because I didn't really do it. So it was down to either me and Twab get suspended for cyberbullying and sexually harassing his fucking mom, but Mark has to also get suspended for being racist, or we drop everything and don't do anything. And I don't know what the fuck Mark's mom did. She must have done something, because what ended up happening was that Mark got zero punishment. He got nothing. He was fucking set off. Me and Twab got 3 days of in-school suspension. So we didn't get suspended, but we got in-school suspension. And if we ever talked or touched Mark ever again, I'm sure it was some sort of like restraining order from the fucking principal or his mom, then we would really get suspended. And my mom was fucking pissed because how does his mom get to decide the punishment? So that whole situation was all messed up. I don't even want to know what his mom did to the principal, some secret favors, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, like, Mark, if you're watching this, fuck you. Don't let me see you because I'm still not over it. And if your mom is watching this, nobody thinks you're hot. Nobody was trying to sexually harass you. You could keep your fucking Facebook to yourself. But yeah, I mean, and then in the in-school suspension, me and Twab had to get separated because we were like talking to each other and laughing. Like, this whole situation was funny to me, I swear. Thank you, Suns, for beating the Heat, because look what you fucking caused. All this started because the Suns beat the Heat, and Mark couldn't handle a little bit of shit talking to his team. So he went to the principal and showed all that stuff. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was the first time I got suspended, and thank God it wasn't an actual suspension, it was an in-school suspension. So I was still at school and I didn't even have to go to my classes. So thanks, Mark. By the way, right now, you've lost most of your close friends because of stupid shit you do like this. And I haven't talked to Mark, like, personally ever since that whole shit happened. But last I heard is that he knocked some girl up and they're not even talking anymore. So, karma is a little something that goes around in life. But that's none of my business, so I'm going to leave it at that. I don't care. That shit was funny. And it gave me a chance to give a good video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Brawadis, I'm out.